Kia ora Year 9, this is my first go at making a video for you to go with the learning objectives that are up on Moodle. So this little video is going to just talk you through the first learning objective, which was learning how to solve one-step equations like these ones here. Okay, so the first one was one that looks like this. So x plus 34 equals 37. The second one is this one here. 3x equals 15. And four of them. That one there, x divided by 4 equals 12. And the last one, oops, where's my pen gone? Y, take away, 7 equals 9. Okay, just a couple of wee things. When you're doing equations like this, it's going to seem quite artificial how we're doing it, because you could all solve those in your head. Remember that there's no reason we have to use x as our variable. We learnt that when we first did algebra, and that just means a number. So the first one is a number plus 34 is 37. The second one, 3 times a number, x, is 15. The next one, a number divided by 4 is 12. Remember that when we're doing algebra, we use the fraction sign to say divides. So this is a number, x, divided by 4 is 12. And then the last one, y, a number y, take away 7 is 9. Right, I've used y in the last one because there's nothing special about x, it's just a letter that we very commonly use to represent a number. So what I'd like you to do now is to pause this video and then in your book write down each equation, leave a gap underneath it, then go back and solve each of them. Okay, so you can pause the video now. Okay, hopefully you've had time to solve those equations. What I want to show you here is the idea of inverse operations. An inverse operation means the opposite, and in this case we've got a number plus 4 equals 37. Our goal is to get the number x on its own, so what we're going to need to do is the same thing to both sides of the equation. So this is what I've shown you on the board already. So the opposite of adding is subtracting. So we've got x plus 4 equals 37. We're going to subtract 4 off both sides. Because we have done the same thing to both sides, our equation is still balancing. So you can think about having scales, having 37 here, and having x plus 4 here. Right. So we've subtracted off 4 here, and we've subtracted off 4 here, so we get x equals 33. On to the next one. So in this case, 3x means 3 times x. Right? There's an invisible multiplication sign between those two numbers. The opposite of times is divides, so we need to divide both sides by 3 to get back to x. So 3x divided by 3 equals 15 over 3. I'm writing that as a fraction because that's the convention we use in algebra. 3 divided by 3 is just 1. 1x is equal to 15 divided by 3, which is 5. On to the next one. Oops. Okay, here we go. Now these are the ones where sometimes you can get a little bit confused when you're getting used to the notation. Remember, that means divided by. So x divided by 4 is 12. The opposite of divides is times. So we're going to multiply both sides by 4. 4 divided by 4 is just 1, so I'm left with x equals 48. Okay, on to the last one. All right, we've got y take away 7 equals 9. The opposite of subtraction is addition. So I'm going to add 7 to both sides. Y minus 7 plus 7 equals 9 plus 7. So I'm left with y equals 16. Okay, last thing I want you to do here is decide if you are a red traffic light. Whoops, that came out in green. That wasn't meant to happen. A red traffic light, an orange traffic light, or a green traffic light on that learning objective. And just in your learning log, make sure that you've noted that you watched the video and whether you were red, orange, or green afterwards. If you're green, go on to the next learning objective. If you're orange, try and figure out using RAT where you're having trouble. Okay, if you can figure that out for yourself, that's brilliant. If you get down to the T in RAT, then you ask me for some help. Same thing if you are red. Okay, so try and self-assess where you're going wrong. Hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for your patience. I'm still getting the hang of this recording software. So hopefully I'll get better at working it from here.